Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys didn't get fooled by any crazy April Fool's pranks throughout the week. But just so you know, everything I wrote on my website was 100% true. I try my best to find good information that's not false information, as you guys can tell on the website itself. But anyways, let's go ahead and cover all the topics that happened. Some of them which you guys may think are some really cool April Fool's jokes. So first off, we have news that Donnie Yen may or may not retire from martial arts movies after Ip Man 3. Don't think this is going to be the case. A lot of people aren't really buying into it. I don't know if he's just saying it to generate hype, but we already know he's going to be doing Noodle Man right after Ip Man 3, and he's got some other movies lined up for the rest of this year even, so I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe he's just tired and he wants to retire, which I understand. He may be scaling back the acting, but just like when Jet Li said he wasn't going to be doing any martial arts films anymore, and he's still doing action movies, there's two different variations on that statement that you can take. I just don't think Donnie's just going to up and vanish. He's going to still be doing movies. He may not be doing as many action-heavy movies, some martial arts-heavy movies, but he'll still be doing movies, and I don't think it's anything that we need to be worrying about, at least not at this point and stage in his career. All right. Next up, we also have news that the Shaw Brothers Studios may be returning. It's actually really interesting, and I hope that they do come back. You know, it was January of, it was last year or the year before that Run Shaw passed away. And apparently the Shaw Brothers Studios has been closed for quite some time now. But TVB, I think it's a Hong Kong television broadcasting company, if that's correct. If it's not, I'm sorry, but I believe they actually have the rights to all the Shaw Brothers films, and they want to bring the studio back. Now, that is, of course, to help them in their endeavors, as well as to give people something to get excited about. Everybody's hoping it's going to revive the genre and kind of give us that good old classic Shaw Brothers rivalry that used to exist. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I am excited about it, even though I haven't seen as many Shaw Brothers films, especially in my younger years, as like Golden Harvest movies. I know that you need competition to inspire other people to do things, and Shaw Brothers coming back, I think, is a step in the right direction. Okay, next up, we also had a poster for Pound of Flesh. We haven't heard too much about this movie lately, but this poster looks slick. It's a lot better than the other posters that have been coming out, and I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm hoping we'll get to see it in the very near future, but I don't think there's been an official release date yet. There's been some tentative dates that have kind of floated around the internet or whatever, but nothing concrete, nothing solid. So I'm really hoping that we get to see something else from this movie very soon. A lot of people are excited for it. It's probably going to be a big comeback film from JCVD. Now, I know he's been doing other films, but like other movies like Swelter and stuff just weren't that great. But Pound of Flesh, from beginning to end, looks like it could be a fantastic action movie. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, and now on to the article that some of you guys thought I was joking about. I'm not. I literally found this on Twitch, but the group who is responsible for Bruce Lee's image and pretty much anything related to Bruce Lee has kind of put a stop on Ip Man 3. Not the filming of it, but they're saying that the production company is not authorized to use Bruce Lee's image, likeness, or anything like that in any way, shape, or form. Now, the list goes on and on. Like, the rights that you have to have for Bruce Lee, it's like his character, his voice, his mannerisms. It's crazy. But I understand, like, especially in this day and age, when you think about, like, film actors passing away and they're being digitally added into sequels and prequels and movies that maybe they didn't want to even be in, they have to protect that image. Apparently, this is very off topic, but apparently Robin Williams did the same thing. Like he said, for 35 years after his death, nobody is allowed to use his likeness or image. So I understand where they're coming from. They don't want Bruce Lee's image to be tarnished. What I don't understand is why they didn't take the time, like the Ip Man 3 production team didn't take the time to get with this company, this group, and tell them what they wanted to do. From my understanding, that's the reason why we didn't see Bruce Lee in the second one. That's the reason why we didn't get to see him at all, and that's why the second film was a rehash of the first one. And I'll be the first to admit that. I like the second movie more than the first one because, like, the action, I feel like, was a little bit more solid, even though there's some wire work, but again, completely different topic. But I feel like the reason why they didn't put Bruce Lee in it was because they couldn't get permission for it. The Bruce Lee My Brother film was being made, and that was going to be the main focus. And now they're saying that, no, you can't use Bruce Lee in this movie. So what's that mean for Ip Man 3? I don't know. There's a lot of things in the air with this movie. You know, the 3D, the CG Bruce Lee that's supposed to be in there, all this stuff. And I don't know if it's the time. I don't know if it's the right timing to make this movie right now. Maybe they should just put it on the shelf and just leave it be. And when they can get everything sorted out, make a movie that deserves to be made, not just rush something out because they already said Ip Man's coming. But anyways, that's my take on it. Let me know what you guys think about it as well. Okay, lastly, we had a trailer for the Transporter Refueled, which I don't remember. I kind of remember covering this. I didn't realize I had come out with a trailer for it yet. I don't know why they don't let the Transporter die. Like, he needs to just go. They've done 3 movies. They've done a TV series. And now they're reimagining the origin story of the Transporter himself. And I just feel like it doesn't fit, you know? Like, the whole reason why we saw the Transporter kind of like evolve as a character was because he broke the rules for the first time in the original film. So in this, like, it's supposed to be kind of like a prequel, but a revamp. So he's going to have to follow the rules. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense with Statham's character. Also, I really feel like Jason Statham could easily come back and play another Transporter film and just like go off with it. But it's just weird to me how they're pushing this franchise so much. I don't know if somebody's like really invested in it. I know there's some people out there who enjoy the films, and that's fine. I just don't know why they're trying so hard to get this franchise back up on its feet. It's almost like they're trying to do what some of these other films have been doing, like the Fast and Furious franchise, where they added something entirely different and new into it to give it some new life. It just doesn't seem like it's going to work. But the trailer looks good. I'm glad that Luc Besson and everybody's back on board. I just don't know if it's going to be a good movie or not. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue forward, since I did mention the Fast and Furious franchise, and tell you guys about my review for the week. I did a review for Furious 7. Now, this is a very interesting movie to review because everybody knows at this point that Paul Walker has passed away. And so you go into the movie knowing that. And it's kind of strange, like, how that affects your review of the film. Like, you're like, should I be a little bit easier on it because, you know, they weren't able to do this with this character, or they weren't, you know, you don't know what was planned and what wasn't. But I kind of took it for what it was. I sat there, I watched it and said, okay, if this was a Fast and Furious movie, if Paul Walker was still alive, what would I give it? You know, I'm watching it for Tony Jaa, I'm watching it for The Rock and Jason Statham, which there's some crazy camera angles in that movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's really cool how they did some of the action. So I sat there and I really thought about it and gave you guys my honest to goodness opinion of what I think about the movie. Whether you should go out this weekend and watch it or not, it's entirely up to you. But if you have seen it, let me know if you read my review and if you agree with it or what you thought about the film. Try not to spoil it too much since this is the weekend that's coming out, so I don't want to be too quick to the trigger with that. But anyways, that's really all I have. I feel like I kind of blitzed through everything, but you guys are absolutely awesome, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys are watching these videos. Hopefully, okay, let me tell you guys something real quick, because this is going to be kind of a little bit more explanatory as to why my website and my videos have been a little bit slower lately. Come to find out, for the past year, I don't have high-speed internet. I don't know how I was doing it, but there wasn't any. Like, they don't offer it at this apartment complex anymore. Apparently, they discontinued it. So in July, when I move out, I'm going to leave this apartment and like go somewhere entirely different. I'm going to get like absolute awesome high-speed internet so that I can get videos done. Hopefully I can do more videos. Hopefully I can get more articles done and things like that, because it does take a lot of time to get these videos uploaded. And I've had so much trouble these past couple weeks, especially these past couple weeks, even though it's been gone for a year at least now. But yeah, these past couple weeks, like, I would film like the fight of the week and started uploading like in the morning, and it wouldn't be done until the evening. And that's like a 2-minute, 3-minute video. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, that's what's going on with that. So I'm very sorry if you guys are waiting and eagerly anticipating that. I'm trying to film these videos a little bit earlier so that I can get them uploaded sooner for you guys. But that's what's going on. So anyways, I'm done rambling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is K Miller, and this week, it's been finished.